Yay.
We're live.
Hey.
Yay.
We're live with a bunch of people already in here.
Yes, people already in here. We're not used to scheduling. We used to not do that. We just started that last week. We started scheduling it, and I didn't really know how to do it.
You still don't?
I had done it once before, and it didn't work, so I've been a little leery about it. Can you turn that out?
I think it's
not. You think it's that one? No, it's not that. Oh, you didn't turn it out. Yep, that was it. One. We had a weird light.
I knew it was.
We always have weird light. But anyway. Okay, let's see. We're going to say hi to everybody. There's Kathy Living Miracle. Holly, Gil, Camp Patton, Don Goff, Mary Beth, Dutch Off Grid, Connie and Justin. Connie and Justin's Oregon Homestead. Kiss My Grass. Mama Z is a member, and she will be on live in the morning at 9:30 with a recipe. Let's see, on down. Garden Grower. It jumped.
Mm-hmm.
Southern Blessed Homestead, Patty and Mac, they are members.
Gina HT.
They go on live on Tuesday nights at 8. And they have lots of fun.
Shannon and Beverly. Never enough
Miss
time. Miss Francine.
Miss Francine. Yeah. There's Gina. Hi, Gina. Gina is a member.
Too many names in my
Never
head.
Enough Time. Miss Francine is a member. Susan Gotchi is a member. Hi, Susan. Rebecca Nichols. A Bama Gardner. Hello. Sent you something in the mail today. We haven't had a problem with our mail, so we should get ours.
Yeah.
We have a good post office. Our post office is great. And, of course, we don't have a P.O. box anymore. I finally got rid of that. We just do our mailing address. There's Bub at Getting Started on Homesteading.
Barbecue pork chops on the smokeless grill on the live in the morning.
That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Let's see. All right.
Bub.
We are gonna first thing. Oh, they're not in here yet. They went to use the bathroom. We better wait till Buddy and Lippy get in here to talk about his shirt.
There's David.
Hi, David. Okay, so Lippy, let me tell y'all. Y'all already know what a mess that woman is, but let me tell you, man. When this mess happened with her package that she was sending to Deep South, I thought she was going to clean house up here. Yep. She was about ready to clean some clocks. And so she was pretty upset about it. They went in the post office 2 or 3 times and couldn't get it straightened out. And the lady in there had just said, "Oh, well, it's lost. You need to file a claim." And she's like, "Hang on." And so trying to help her out, I went to my post office and talked to my lady. Her name's Kathy, and she is a really sweet woman. And she gave us the number to the postal inspector and said, "Call him." And then after Lippy called him, like 2 days later, the package arrived, and Lippy's package arrived and everything. It's like, So, but I thought Lippy was about to come unglued on some people. And she had another little issue. That's her story to tell. I'm not going to tell it. But she had another little issue happening here with the lawyer that done the closing on their house. She had paid him for a, title search and all that. I'm not going to get into all that. That's her story. But she's about ready to clean some clocks around here if some people don't do their job right. And that's all it amounted to, was a couple of people didn't do their job right on the other part. And
there's Buddy.
She's about ready to get them. Yep. And I don't blame her. I don't blame her at all. But, boy, I thought, man, y'all don't know who y'all messing with. Lippy done moved up here from Louisiana, and y'all messing with her? Oh, let's see. Has anybody come in besides you said hi to Gemini, Lippy, Buddy? There's Kathy.
You already said that.
I
She was
know,
the
but
first one.
she was the first one up there, and then she
Mhm.
wasn't right in here, I don't think. Right name. Right name.
There's Higgs.
Kathy is a member, and she comes on live on Monday at 12 her time. It's 11 Central, and then Wednesday nights at 8 Central.
That is very true there.
Pete, hey, Pete.
Oh, there's Pete.
There's Gons, Leap Faith. Let's see. Watch out, Kentucky. Lippy is there. Yeah, here. Yeah, she's here. She's here, and if y'all don't stop messing with her, they gonna find out. That's all I can say. Woo. In the kitchen with Karen. Hello. Let's see. And Gina said, I got to go back to that because I was talking when you read what Gina said.
What?
Or you read it. Thinking about starting a channel.
Yeah.
Mostly about my chickens and the cow we are getting ready to get. That would be awesome, Gina. We will support you. Okay.
Just watch out for them cows.
There's Mr. Willie, the birthday man.
Uh-oh.
Mr. Willie had a birthday today. And so I told Lee we were going to sing happy birthday to him, and Lee said, no, I'm not.
I'm not singing.
He's not singing. So sorry, Mr. Willie.
But then again, Mr. Willie, she hit me in the wrist with a hammer, so I might ought to do whatever she says for me to do.
Not true. Not true. Okay, what else?
She lies on me too.
I have so many things to tell about Lippy.
Well, there's Zach.
That we don't have as much of our own to tell.
Biscuits to go.
No, I
gravy
do.
No, I don't. I ain't had no gravy day.
I read that. Heaven's Essentials, hello, and Nancy at Our Treasured Home, hello. So anyway,
but yeah, Lippy ain't seen my shirt yet.
Oh yeah, they come in.
Yeah, I know.
Read his shirt.
I ain't got up here to worry about she could see it yet.
I have a cricket, and so I've been making him shirts.
I know she had to
Lippy
see it.
called him a little whisk. She called his friend Tracy. She called him a
big spoon
because he liked to stir in the crap,
Mm.
and he's also a cook. So Lippy started calling him Big Spoon because he liked to stir. And then she started calling Lee Little Spoon because he liked to stir. So I made him a shirt. She said
she was going to call me Little Spoon, and then she said, no, hell no. You ain't no Little Spoon. You a whisk because you just whipped the hell out of it.
So I've been making him some shirts with my cricket.
See, abuse is wrong, Teresa.
Mm-hmm. If you lived with him, you would too. Anyway, tell her, Willie, I'm so mad I can't. Whatever. So let's see. Also, Lippy was telling about Amber and Andy Haskins family vlog. They haven't been doing a whole lot lately, but they still have their channel over there, and they haven't been doing as much here lately. But they went to the Ark Encounter in Kentucky.
On level 5.
Oh man. Yeah, he is. He's still got your tool in his truck that Buddy needs to fix your sink.
I kept telling y'all that night when you sitting out there in the camper, I kept saying, don't let me forget that tool is in my truck. I got to go out there and get it. And I kept forgetting because we get talking about something else. And it never did happen.
So, okay.
Then I ended up remembering the next morning. I thought, I wonder if that tool's still in my truck. And I looked, and sure enough, it's still in there.
Haskins family vlog. Haskins family came through. They went to the Ark Encounter. They came back through, stopped at Bub's, and then they had let us know that they were going to come through here around noon. So I told them that was fine. And they had sandwiches. So I said, well, that's fine. We'll just eat sandwiches. I was going to go to the store and get some more lunch meat and chips and just have sandwiches. And
I was going to say, no, Lippy had to make hot dish.
And so I called Lippy and I said, And it was like 10:30. It was like 10:30. They were fixing to be coming.
Hot dish.
I
and
called her
dessert, I
about
think.
10:30 and I said, hey, I don't know if you know Amber and Andy very well. She said, oh, yes, absolutely. I used to talk to her. I said, well, they're coming through and they want to stop and have lunch. And if y'all want to come over, that'd be great. She said, okay, what can I bring? I said, don't bring anything. We're doing sandwiches and chips. It's fine. Just come over. Don't bring anything. I said, don't bring anything but yourself. Do you think she listened to me? She said, oh, well, I'll whip up something. I said, okay. Then she tells me, I'm going to bring hot dish.
Out there right now.
I said, I don't know what hot dish is. And I looked up hot dish.
It's a dish. It's hot.
I looked up hot dish. I Googled hot dish.
It's usually what comes out of the dishwasher.
And it came up with something that looked kind of like a shepherd's pie, only it had tater tots. But what she brought was goulash. It was goulash. I love goulash, and it was delicious. She makes good goulash. It had, it's what we call goulash. And when you look up goulash, that's what it is. But it had Italian sausage in it. It was so good. Well, she also whipped up a pie. I was like, how you just whip up? You had an hour and a half. How you just whip up goulash and an apple pie? Anyway.
You just throw it together. And
I said, I'm going to have to learn how to whip up so I don't have to serve sandwiches. Anyway, but it was delicious. And I also, talking to Amber, I said, well, she said, well, you talked about your cooking rabbit. Do you have any leftover rabbit? My boys want to try it. Because they have rabbits, but they haven't cooked any yet. They haven't.
Well, thank you, Keith.
Killed any or butchered any yet. And I said, yeah, I can heat that up. I said, how about deer? I've got deer too I can heat up. So we heated up some canned deer and the rabbit, and they all kind of taste tested it, and they liked it. They all liked it. One of them said he didn't like the rabbit, but the rest of them did, and they all said they liked the deer. So we had a good time, and yes, Miss Lippy needs to give us whip it up lessons. Yeah. Just whip up a dish in an hour, hour and a half. Not that you can't cook in an hour and a half, just like she had no clue. And I said, well, we're just having sandwiches. Oh, well, I'll whip something up. And it was delicious. So anyway, there's Brenda. Hi, Brenda. So we had a good time, and let's see. Also, another thing about Lippy. I'm going to talk about Lippy for just a little bit here because she's always got something going on. She has a lemon tree that she brought up.
I bet you can whip up a crustless peach pie in 2 minutes.
Crustless peach pie. So she brought a lemon tree up with her, and the lemons were turning yellow. And she was showing it to me. I said, I've never seen a lemon right straight. I've seen them on TV or on
roast on Lippy tonight.
But I'd never seen one right there in front of me like that. And so
you already
she gave me a lemon
on your live. So.
She gave me a lemon off of her tree, and that was the juiciest lemon I've ever seen, and it was really good. But when I cut into that lemon, juice just started pouring out of it everywhere. It was crazy, but it was good. So that was pretty awesome.
She overwatered it. It was overhydrated.
Whatever. So anyway, we've had a good time. Did Amber's boys stop up y'all's toilet? No. Roast on Lippy.
Who asked that?
Bub.
Oh.
They had stopped up there, I guess. We won't tell that on
Never
them.
said they had to try out everybody's bathroom.
Oh, man. Open 2 cans of sliced peaches and cover with 3 inches of whipped cream. There you go.
Yeah.
That would be my kind of whip up something. But I told Lippy, I said, I'm going to learn how to whip up something. So I have been practicing. And I hadn't told her this yet.
Yeah, and I'm the guinea pig.
And he's been getting the food. And he's kind of, okay with some of it. He didn't like Italian sausage. I'd done something that had Italian sausage in it. He
Yeah,
didn't
I'm not-
like the Italian sausage. He said, if you hadn't put Italian sausage in it, it might be all right.
Well, it might have been better if
But I've
it'd
been practicing.
if
So,
it'd been actually
Lippy,
smaller chunks and everything too.
so Lippy, I'm gonna be whipping up some food one of these
I mean,
days.
heck, you had pieces in there that was half of an Italian sausage.
Whatever.
You did.
Lee said, "Stop whipping up on him."
That's right.
I also made. I kind of cheated. I made a dump cake, and you didn't eat none of that either, did you?
No, I never did get around to eating any of it.
I have to practice on other people because he don't eat anything I cook. My whip it up is a cobbler. Takes a half hour. That's kind of what my dump cake was. Kind of seemed like a cobbler. It ended up about like a cobbler. I
Yeah,
whipped lunch in 15 minutes. Shrimp, pasta,
She
and
didn't
fresh
put it in
Parmesan
a big
sauce.
enough pan to make the cake mixture thin enough so it didn't absorb everything like it should have.
See?
Mhm.
See? What's a dump cake? Okay, a dump cake is you take a cake
whip
mix.
Lunch.
You can take a boxed
15
cake
minute
mix
shrimp pasta
and you put
fresh
any kind
Parmesan
of
sauce. Ooh,
fruit,
shrimp.
canned fruit or
Mm.
something in the bottom, canned fruit, or
No.
I actually used apple pie filling that I had canned, and I put my apple pie filling in the bottom, and then you just dump the cake mix on top, and then cut up pieces of butter on top of that, and cook it. That's all it is to it. Don't
No, you're supposed to melt the butter and then pour it over top of it in
Well-
like a thin layer so it makes a good crust, buttery crust.
the butter melts anyway.
Yeah, but it don't get all over it unless you put a thin sheet of butter over it.
Okay, so anyway, that's how you make dump cake.
Well, I mean,
Dump cakes are so yummy, sort of cross between a cobbler and a cake. Yeah, that's about how it was. It was good. I liked it. Like he said,
I'm perfectionist.
I had a kind of a deep dish, and it should have been a more shallow dish. So anyway, no, you're not, Lee. I don't know what you said.
Arguing
Guess
with you
Lee
about
is
it.
making the next dump cake. Yes.
I've made a bunch of them.
So I did tell
I was
Lippy.
the one who taught her how to make dump cakes.
I did tell Lippy about the reason I ended up doing dump cake is because I went to Greg's, our local little grocery store. I went by there and they had cake mixes for $1. And I bought 5 of them. And then afterwards, I wished I'd have bought more. And I was going to go back and get more, and I didn't. And I'm sure that sale is gone by now. But I bought 5 of them, and I was like, that's probably all I'll use. It said 10 for 10, but he said you don't have to get 10, and it would still be $1. So anyway,
I've been trying to teach her how to cook, but she's getting a little better.
my daddy taught my mom to cook, and then he stopped cooking.
But I still like cooking.
Good
so,
idea, Miss Slippy. Call your cookbook. Whip it up.
Yeah.
Butternut
There's a
squash
husband getting
pie.
released on a
Yeah,
live
that
stream
sounds
in
good.
Kentucky. That's right, Mr. Willie.
Whatever. It's raining.
Yes, it is.
I melt the butter in the oven, mix up my flour and sugar. You do it, you do it from scratch. This was a cake mix in a box, so I didn't have to do the flour and sugar.
She does the better.
But I didn't melt the butter. I think that since he
always
said
do.
it, I think I have heard that you melt the butter, but I just cut it up in little pieces and put it all over it. Like that. Whip it up. Selena's World.
Whip it really good now.
Allison. Hey, Allison. I may have missed you up there a while ago. I've missed a few people. Sorry.
Who knows? But you know.
Okay. Not. Okay. What else we got? I did also introduced Lippy to the sheriff. Willie, Mr. Willie, I introduced Lippy to the sheriff just in case she gets any trouble. I wanted her to go ahead and know the sheriff ahead of time. We went to the courthouse, and he was standing outside. I said, come here, I'm going to introduce you to somebody. Oh.
She says hers turns out just fine.
I don't. See, we had homemade cream of mushroom soup out of the wild oyster mushrooms. Oh, that sounds good. Oh, that sounds so good. I love soup, and I love the mushrooms. Sheriff and I hit it off. He said he liked her accent, and then she started telling him about what she told you a while ago about the grandson asking if the deer if the deer was like a alligator or something, and he said, I like your accent. And she said, well, I can't tell you where I live. I said it's La Center. I said, go ahead and say it. And she said, La Center. I can't say it like she does.
La Center.
La Center, La Center, La Center. I don't know. I can't say it like Lippy for sure. I made those chocolate cookies from your video last year. That's awesome. Okay, let's see.
Finally getting some rain for the crops.
And 1 box cake mix, 1 egg, and 1 tub of Cool Whip makes good cookies. Box of cake mix, 1 egg, and 1 tub of Cool Whip. That's awesome. So I did canned. I'm gonna put a video up tomorrow about canned chicken burrito in a jar. I canned chicken burrito in a jar. In a jar.
She went down there to the river and caught a gar.
So I done a little video on that. I didn't show the whole process because I'm going to put the recipe
there it is.
In the
She spelled it out just the way I pronounced it.
Lucena.
You keep trying to put the T on there. No, she ain't got no T on it.
We are supposed to get some rain here in Cali tomorrow. We are so dry. Well, that's good. I hope y'all get the rain then. Okay, and we moved up. We should talk about this first. We moved up an hour because I asked Mimsy's garden was at 7. They came on after Gemini at 7, and I asked her. They hadn't been on in a while, and I did ask her. I didn't just take their place. I asked her, "Are y'all going to come on anymore?" And she said, "Not anytime soon because their internet's so bad, and they've got, I think, a daughter and grandchild or somebody living with them, and she just didn't think they were going to do it anytime soon." That's what she told me. We're not going to do it anytime soon. So I said, if you don't mind, I'm going to move up an hour because that will work better for us. And she said that was fine. Go ahead. And so I think it's going to be better for us for a lot of different reasons, but also with our grandkids, I think it's going to work better.
That's right, Gina.
What? I missed. Where?
Well, what Gina's saying.
Lead to a duplex apartment in the sky. Moving on up.
Yeah.
I am pretty sure that the sheriff in Kentucky got a tractor trailer load of paperwork on Lippy from the sheriff of Louisiana. Oh, me. Brenda said it rained all day here, snowing to the north. Hey, too, family. I don't know if it's Daryl or Sherry, but hello to both of you. Love the new time. Good. Well, several people, and I asked Lippy. I ran it by Lippy too, and she said, "Oh, that would be great." And then maybe Pete or Gil can move up and spread everybody out again, and not have that hour lapse there, of us. I know there's probably somebody else live, but not us that are watching here. You know what I mean? So I wasn't watching anybody. I was going off and doing something, and then I'd be like, come on. Let's see. Everybody's saying hi. I love the new time as well. Lazy Acres is on at 9. Lazy Acres. I haven't seen that one. Hey, City Girl, Country Heart. Oh, stop!
1 moment.
No.
What?
Siri. That was Siri. I don't know. She all of a sudden detected my voice, and thanks a lot. Siri was going off because I said City Girl, Country Heart, and she started looking it up. She said, okay. And that's what it was looking up. That's weird.
Okay.
I haven't had that happen. Love the new time. I go to sleep between the
That's
7
right,
to 8
Mr. Willie.
if no one is on. Yeah.
The world definitely needs more of me
Okay.
and Buddy.
Oh, okay. That's okay, Kathy. Kathy's on her phone. She's still visiting. Kathy's still visiting in Georgia. And is on her phone, and she said they didn't have good internet. I got to show real quick. I don't know if they're still in here, or I don't know if I've seen them. Shannon and Beverly. I want to show y'all the Christmas card we got from Shannon and Beverly.
They wasn't in here.
You thought they were?
Yeah,
well,
I thought they was
anyway,
when I got.
We got a
enough
Christmas
time.
card from
Never
Shannon
enough
and
time to put
Beverly
stuff in
at Strong Enough to Bend.
Yeah, Strong Enough to
And I
Bend.
thought this was really neat what she done. It's just a plain, but she put a recipe in there. If you can see.
Don't be showing that. That's a family recipe.
Anyway, she put a recipe card in there, and I thought that was the neatest thing. I'm going to steal that idea and do that next year, if I remember it by next year. I already sent some Christmas cards out this year and don't have time to get more out and do that, but I thought it was a really neat idea.
What you saying?
And if we all
need
done
more
that,
lippies?
think about this. If we all sent out Christmas cards or
No.
whatever with recipes
Need
in
more
them,
buddies and Lees.
we would have a recipe swap. Wouldn't that be cool? Let's have a recipe swap next year.
And that's what Mr. Willie
And
said.
everybody send a Christmas
I didn't
card
say
with a
it.
recipe
Mr.
in
Willie
it.
said it, Lippy.
I thought that was awesome. We need more lippies. I hate when the TV says Alexa and mine goes off. And I also got a card from Jean Jean Woodall. She is one of our regulars. She doesn't come on live because they are ahead of us, and I don't know that she saw that we were coming on early. I should have told her. I don't know that she saw that we were coming on earlier, but she always watches the next day. And she always comments and watches the next day. And I appreciate her because she's a regular that watches and comments. And she sent me a card, a nice card. So anyway.
Yeah, well, Mr. Willis would just take anybody around here.
I put my Alexa out to pasture. She butt into my business. Yeah. Yeah, I thought that was really nice with that recipe in there. That is such a neat idea. I wish if I'd have got it in time before I'd sent mine out, I'd have tried to do that. We'll do that next year, all of us. That'd be cool. We'll have a recipe swap. Lippy and Buddy was going to move to North Carolina, but our governor said he couldn't afford to pay the police. City Girl Country Heart says, I'm hoping to get some cards this Christmas. I'm sending my cards out next week. Tonight's live is, are you ready for an old-fashioned Christmas? That's cool. Share your favorite Christmas experience, movie, songs, whatever. That's awesome.
No, buddy. Whenever I got off and I finally made it over, there was another guy over there that does a lot of carpentry work that we know that had already stopped by there, and they was doing it. It looked like they knew what they was doing, so I let them have at it. So he had all the tools there and all, except for he was fixing to make a wrong cut, and I had to get him straightened out. And then he was like, "Oh yeah, that's right." So
Hicks is going to be a great great uncle again, little girl. Oh,
and he got it straightened out, and they made their cuts, and I guess they got it put in there. I ain't heard nothing bad about it. So
Don Golf said, "Got your back, Lippy." Oh man. Okay, let's see what else. Our restaurants. I said this in Buddy and Lippy's live. I was talking about the restaurants are opening back up Monday.
Yeah, I did, buddy.
Which also
Worked out real
means
nice.
my daughter gets to go back to work. She's been laid off again. The one that has all the 4 kids that we keep a lot. So we'll be keeping kids a lot again. Because she is going back Monday. I hope they stay open and don't shut back down. Is what I'm afraid of.
Whenever we got them,
I think I'm going to have a weekly chat about these men folks. Oh. How many people did you get for the book swap?
Everybody just going to have to get together, and we're going to be like Danny. We're going to have camper talk. Me and Buddy talking about the women.
I have 8 names. I have 8 names on the book exchange. That's going to start January 4th. If you don't know what I'm talking about, check out a video that I just done a week or 2 ago about book exchange. We're going to start a book exchange again November 4th. I've got 8 names on there. We could always use a few more. I'm asking everybody to only keep it a week and get it sent back out. You just pick a book or 2 or 3 and put that many back in. And get it mailed out in, within about a week or so.
Oh,
and hopefully it'll go fast and everybody will get it pretty quick.
Gets out of Facebook.
Breaking news. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer doesn't live in the North Pole. He lives in Buddy and Lippy's backyard in Kentucky.
That's right. He's vacationing.
Facebook jail for threatening Santa. I'll post
vacationing
pictures.
In the South.
I only do picture books.
That's Rudolph the redneck reindeer right there.
The mall Santa got eggs. You've been bad to Santa. Oh man. What else? Let's see. Okay. Some of the I've been watching some of the prepper channels, and I really like a couple of the prepper channels, and some of them talk about political and all that. And a couple of them, two different ones, was saying that.
Well, Gil, that there's what makes Rudolph fly is that moonshine.
They're really cutting down on what they're saying. They're having to be even more careful about what they're saying. So. Anyway, I enjoy the prepper channels. Santa asked me one year if I've been good. I replied with a no. He never asked me again. Oh my.
Kettle Farm coming in late.
Hey, Crystal. I'm late, but I love the new time.
Gil, I said, there's what makes Rudolph fly.
Presents anymore after he caught me with Miss Claus. Oh my goodness, Bub. Bub got caught with Miss Claus. Started a liquor exchange club. Liquor exchange club.
No, just what Bub said.
Homestead or husband.
I had something pop in my mind. I could have said it, but no, I'm going to try to be a family friendly show.
Hi, Sabrina. Oh, my goodness.
Because I could take that in a couple different directions if I wanted to. Oh, okay, man.
Let's see. Shorts. I want to talk about shorts. What do y'all think about shorts? I know that
you just got on the Bub for talking about me and Miss Claus's.
I know that Higgs, he done a short on mushrooms that really hit big, and
that kind of shorts.
And Mac done a couple of different ones that really got a lot of views and stuff. And Crystal at Copper Kettle has had a couple hit really big, and got Crystal from 800 subscribers over the 1,000. And then she didn't like a whole lot left on hours. I don't remember how many hours she said she had left, but some of those shorts have really helped some people. I think Higgs told me he went from, I don't remember,
An egg
300
video
to
got
500
over
or
58
something like
in
that.
24 hours.
Egg video got over 58
In
in
24
24
hours.
I had one at 75,000. Wow. Didn't see that. Hey, Tracy.
Hey,
There's
Tracy.
Tracy from Leap of Faith Homestead. Higgs got 58,000. Yeah, 58,000 in 24 hours.
15,000 to 300,000 views and
Wow.
733 subs to almost 19,000
Crazy.
subs in 3 weeks.
I know to get some hours. How many hours do you lack, Crystal? Maybe some people can help you out there. I gained 350 subs. Mama Z gained 350 subs. Higgs went from 300 to 563.
That's very, very true there,
That's
Mr.
crazy.
Willie.
I mean, it's awesome. That's awesome. It's
Very
crazy.
true.
It's awesome. I've done a few, but none of mine have done very good. So, whatever. Of course, I mean, we're already, monetized and everything, so it wouldn't really help on that. I just think it'd be interesting. I think it'd be interesting to have that many views on one little thing.
Well,
That's just crazy.
She said he gained 7 pounds in the past week. Does that count?
Oh, me.
With
With shorts, Keith. In shorts. Oh.
Mr. Willie says some people don't need to wear shorts.
Oh, that's crazy. She said, I may need 2,000 hours, but the analytics say over 4,000, and the monetization says only 1,900. So I'm not sure. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. My channel isn't for anything but fun. Higgs,
There you go.
You are lots of fun. If you ain't nothing else, you're lots of fun.
Yeah.
We gained a lot off of the silly cat short. I must be doing something wrong. They don't like seeing me in shorts. Maybe that's what you need to do. Put on some shorts and do
I don't know. I think that might be one of them that Mr. Willie's talking about. Just don't need to be in shorts, especially them shorty shorts.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
some of them old blue jean shorts, whereabouts they was cut up past the pockets and they hung down farther.
365 days, yeah.
Back when they thought it was cool to be able to see what was in your pocket sticking out from underneath your short legs.
Yeah, that might be the reason, Crystal, what Gil said. The watch hours have to be in the last 365 days. So maybe some of yours have fell back over that, past that. Bite your tongue telling Bug to wear short shorts. Yeah, I know. That was bad.
Yeah, because he'll end up doing a short video.
In short shorts. So
that'd be his short video.
We also got a Christmas card from our insurance company. Our insurance company is Hometown Insurance. And it had this in it. It was little bitty. It's a sponge. It was little bitty, and you put it in water, and it blows up to a sponge. And it was just a little bitty square with her name on it. I don't know if you can, you can see her name on it. It was just a little bitty square about the size of a business card. And then when you put it in water, it blew up to a sponge. I thought that was pretty cool, too. Great advertising. That was a really good advertising thing there, I thought it was.
Home Settlers is real good advertising.
But I don't know. Still figuring all this out. Yeah. Well, I think all of us are still figuring all this out.
I guarantee you it'd be bad.
Copper Kettle is a member, and she goes on live on Sunday night at Crystal. You have to tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Sunday night at 8, I believe. I believe she goes on live Sunday nights at 8. Cute advertising. Yes, I thought so. 9 Eastern, 8 for me. Yeah, 9 Eastern. 8 Central, yeah.
Oh.
We only get bills from our insurance company. They aren't very Christmassy. Well, mine is great, and she does once a year. She does a customer appreciation dinner and feeds everybody, and she sends out a card to all of her people that's insured through her, and she puts on a big shindig dinner. Didn't this year, of course, but she usually does. I wish they would give me a month off. I must have missed something there. I've got USAA Higgs. Love that company. Oh, a month off of paying insurance? Yeah, that'd be great.
Mm-hmm.
I got a letter from my insurance. They canceled my house insurance. Gotta love 2020. Christy, they are excellent. What was the we saw a meme today on Facebook that I laughed. It said,
"You thought 2020 was bad, wait till it turns 21 and he starts to drink."
I laughed so hard at that. That was so funny. I'm sorry that happened to us years ago. Hope you.
But I think what it was, 2020.
I got a grant for my business.
Yeah,
I saw that
before it hit 21, like most people do.
Oh, hey, Grandpa. Yeah, we moved up an hour. We moved up an hour right behind Buddy and Lippy because it kind of worked out for us better, and Mimsy wasn't coming on anymore. And I Marco'd her and asked her if it was okay, if she was going to come on anymore. And she said, no, not anytime soon, and that was fine. So we moved up an hour.
Grandpa must not have been paying attention to Lippy a while ago.
I don't know who will come on after us. It'll be Gil or Pete. Wasn't Pete on here a while ago?
Yeah,
I was going to ask him. I haven't seen him again. I was going to ask Pete.
I think they had pretty much decided it was going to be Gil.
Gil's going to come on after us?
Yeah.
I wasn't real sure. Gil said he would, but then it was kind of like, well, Pete is an hour ahead of us, and Gil is maybe 2 hours behind us. So I wasn't sure who needed to do that, but either way, doesn't matter. Either way, I missed something.
Breaking news: Higgs is banned
icing on the cake for the last 18 months.
Thank you, Mr. Willie.
Crystal, where did you get the grant? Sorry about being late. That's okay, Sabrina. We completely understand.
Oh, Grandpa has numb ears for listening to Lippy so long.
Allison said up here, my insurance company just used the sponge to soak up all the money. Annual premium, $5,900. Wow.
Oh, there's Sabrina.
Lee, what did you do to your wrist?
I don't know.
Wrist.
With my wrist? Yeah, it's a risk living around here because I don't know.
I think driving. I don't know. I think he strained it driving.
I didn't strain it driving.
He thinks
it was fine till I woke up Monday morning. I had all weekend off.
He thinks it's arthritis or something.
Everybody I've talked to said it.
Said what? Spit it out. What'd they say?
Well, I guess you're a damn doctor now too, huh?
Tell them what they said. Okay. He thinks it's carpal tunnel.
Well, that there is what Terry at work, he has been diagnosed with it, and it's the exact same kind of thing that I'm having.
Okay. Now, and Lippy did say, hey, and Lippy said,
Teresa, it's just on one side that it can happen to.
Lippy said, mine's on this side. But now Lippy said, mine's on both sides and goes down to my wrist. But Lippy did say she had one that was on that side. So it's possible. I just know mine's on this side, both of them. And everybody told me mine was carpal
what she thinks it is, then she don't believe you. She's Dr. Pearson over here.
Arm wrestling.
Dr. Pearson, the medicine woman.
Was you arm wrestling buddy? Somebody wants to know.
No, because I'm not left-handed.
Teresa had him in a bulldog chicken wing. I don't know what a bulldog chicken wing is. I used to sleep wrong and would have issues with my wrist. Trace said, hope it gets better soon.
It's either that or I
Carpal
pinched a
tunnel
nerve in it.
hurts.
One of the two.
Fingers crossed I may be getting a job soon. Well, at home. Oh, well, that's great. Kiss My Grass said I have severe carpal.
Because I've had sharp
What did you
burning
do
pains.
to him in his sleep?
Sharp burning pains in my palm. If I touch my palm the wrong way, it hurts. Fingers going numb. Running down my arm.
Kathy has it in both. Well, mine was burning. Mine's more of a burn. It hurts and it burns.
Mine feels about like a
and
knife
then it burns
going in
and
there
starts running up my arm. But
Well,
it hasn't hurt in
yeah.
a while. I'm saying that, but mine have been way better lately.
Well, Sabrina, if you was here, we would fix that toothache. We'd just go on ahead and pull it.
Hit President Lee's wrist while he was sleeping.
She
Willie
did.
always thinks I hit you or do something to you. I have a toothache. Ooh, toothache's bad.
Yeah.
I really do not like toothaches. That's bad. Okay, yep. Tracy's got to go get Jessica from work. All right. Thanks for being in here, Tracy. We'll talk to you later.
All right.
Hope to see you again soon. I haven't seen her in 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, you could have got out and seen her the
I
other
know,
day,
but I was in my house dress and my fuzzy shoes, and my hair was. I had just took him over to run him over to Buddy's and didn't know anybody else was going to be there. And I just went out in what I had on, and I was like, "No, I'm not going in."
I thought it was still
not looking
nightgown.
like this. Well, it's kind of a nightgown, but I don't sleep in it and then just get up and run around all day. I change into a house dress. It's like your pajamas. It's like if you sleep in something and then you get up and put on comfy clothes to run around the house.
So what are you saying?
But mine is a dress.
What are you saying? The people you see in the store running around their damn pajamas in the middle of the day?
They probably didn't sleep in them and then run around in them all day.
They did.
Oh, surely not.
If you're too late.
Well, I don't. They might, but I don't.
Hell,
okay, we're missing conversation.
If you're too lazy to get up and put on
Just
actual clothes to go
Yep.
to the damn store.
Patty knows. Patty knows
too lazy
what
to
I have to deal with. Just keep smiling. She
change
said.
out of the clothes you wore to bed.
Mine is both sides of right hand and thumb side of left. That's what Lippy said. One of hers was on the outside. Mine's all been on the both on the inside, and it burns. So I don't know. Chiropractor got rid of my daughter's carpal tunnel. I heard somebody say that the other day, Christy. I don't know. It might have been you that said that the other
Trust
day.
me, I've been trying to pop this sucker and do
that's
everything I can.
Hold on, tooth, no insurance. Ooh. Wade said whiskey will help.
Oh, it will.
You are right, Willie. She beats him once a week, even if he don't need it.
And if you
Y'all,
take one shot
y'all
of
don't know what I
whiskey,
have to put up with.
and then
Your hair
you
looks
slosh
cute.
a little
Oh.
bit around the tooth, swallow it, and grab the
Thank you,
pliers and pull
Crystal.
it straight out.
Crystal said my hair looked cute tonight. And then
Done
she
that.
said, yours too, Lee, I guess.
Well, yeah. Mine always
I
looks
had
cute.
surgery and left was the best thing I did. Can you still hold the blue cup? There's some kind of
Well, I
cyst
can,
that
but
develop in your
Not
wrist.
as good with the left hand.
There's some kind of cyst that can develop in your wrist. I had never had it checked. I just deal with it best I can. Teresa is mad at we got insurance. We got insurance, but it won't take effect till January 1st. So January 2nd, I'm gonna go get checked out.
Oh, Mr. Willie. Yep,
There's
she's mad now.
Is mad at me because I said my name without saying Mr. Will.
Yeah, you better watch out. Yep.
Oh, they slept in them. Oh, I'm sure he needs beating just like Keith. Yes.
No.
Just keep swimming. Oh, don't tempt me, Lee. Don't drink too much shine. You will pull the wrong tooth.
Well, yeah, you could do that.
And Wade said playing a guitar will help. Well, he done that. He said it helped. He said he went out and played the guitar till it got better.
I have done that before, but I don't know what Wade Courtney's doing in here because I ain't seen him in a long time.
He's been in here. He's talking.
Oh, heck, I didn't even know.
See, you don't pay no attention. I've
What's
read
up,
several.
brother?
I've read several of his messages.
Heck, brother, I ain't even seen you in here.
Wade was in a band with Lee. Higgs, what about homemade
Actually,
wine?
I did have this problem one time here a while back, Wade.
Keep pulling to you.
And that's what I done. I just went and...
President Lee is a saint. Whatever.
Well, I may be, Wade, but...
Right, city girl. Diesel is my friend today. Yep, Diesel for that tooth. Wade said, Lee, you're still a dumbass. I like that.
I'm gonna be nice tonight, Wade.
See, Mr. Willie, Wade knows what's going on. I'm sorry that you don't understand. Wade knows. Yep. Higgs, I get fig wine and muscadine wine. That sounds good. Yesterday for my birthday. Both homemade. I get surgery on my carpal. Cool. I'm in trouble or will be going around circles in my wheelchair. Ding, one for Teresa.
One for Teresa.
Hey, I was just reading what somebody else said. That don't count. But I did cuss a man on the phone today.
Yeah, they do. They're Southern blessed.
A guy called today and said, and he had a foreign accent, and he said, I need to speak to the head of household. He said, my name is William. And he didn't say William right. He said, he broke it up and he said, my name is Wilhelm or something. Wilhelm. And I just started laughing. I said, now you know damn well your name is not William. I can tell. And I hung up the phone. And he called right back and he said, I need to speak to the head of household. I said, this is the head of household, and my name is William. I hung up. Oh, me. Good friends, tell it like it is. Yep. Never made wine, but I can make your tongue slap your brains out. We shine.
Yeah, it's probably who's sitting there bringing my phone off the
I could go for some good shine. I just hang up. No patience for that right now. I usually do, don't I? I usually just hang up.
What? Yeah.
I usually just hang up. But when he said, my name is William, I was like,
2020. Yeah, no, I'm going to tell you right now.
No, your name is not William.
2020 has taken a toll on everybody's nerves this year. City Country Heart said, Higgs, where you located?
Oh. About time someone else gets the pencil. Okay, so I have 2. Yeah, ding 2. But that's all. That's all I'm doing.
Well, it's all you're probably going to get done because you only got 8 minutes left anyway. So,
anyways, the guy cracked me up. My name is William or something. I said, you know your name ain't William?
Well, hi.
Oh, crap.
Hi. How are you going to tell somebody who they are and who they ain't?
Just wasn't no way. I knew better. That was ridiculous. He couldn't even say William. He couldn't say William.
That doesn't mean he doesn't feel like a William on the inside.
Whatever.
I mean,
you should have told him you were President Lee. Got to go set up the Friday night special. Is the very reason I won't do any lives. That is the very reason I won't do any lives. Uh-oh, I must have missed. Why? Because you would get ding, ding, ding. Is that why? I could use a pint too. Everybody wants some alcohol on here tonight. Never in my life. Everybody's 2020's been rough. We're all ready for alcohol. The older I get, the more I say what I think. Yeah. Lee beat me to the joke. Had fun. I'll be back. Thank you, Keith.
Yes,
yeah, we got to
you.
get off here. I guess Gil is coming on next. I'm not sure if Pete will be on after Gil, I assume. So, Chrissy, I'm always blunt with with a lot I say. Yep. So does my phone.
Yeah.
I got a bottle in my freezer. Everybody's on shine. We got some shine here too. Gosh. Hang on, we got about 3 weeks left. I have some chocolate wine. Chocolate wine. Wow. I never had that.
Water and marshmallows will fix you right up.
My friend,
I don't know about water and marshmallows.
Oh, no. They ran out of treatment for his cancer and told him to go. Oh, my goodness, Mr. Willie.
Oh.
They ran out of treatment for his cancer and told him to go home and spend his days with his family. Wow.
Hate that. Take a shot for you. Well, you go right on ahead. I'll take one for
Thanks
you.
Thanks for being in here. Thank everybody for being in here. We got 5 minutes. Hang on. I'm rushing it. We got 5 minutes. Never had shine. Probably one sip, I'd be on the floor. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let your wife bite. I'm back. I had to look at baby pictures. Aw, that's awesome.
Cool.
Awesome. So I guess this is be our regular time. We'll do 7 o'clock. And I think it's just going to work out better for us.
Friday night.
I had 2 people tell me that it was hard for them to be here at 7, but I think it'll just work out better for us. So I'm going to go ahead and do it anyways, but I hate it for them. I have been tempted to grab your vanilla extract. Shine, make you dance under the disco lights.
Shine and make you dance under the moonlight, starlights, anything.
Run, President Lee. She might kill you in your sleep.
Yeah.
Blessings.
She might.
To all. And to all a good night. Oh, great time for me since I am Eastern time. Yeah, and I have a couple of other people that are Eastern time that had been watching it the next day. And so I'm hoping they see that we were on earlier. I forgot to tell them. And I talked to a couple of them on Facebook, and one of them I talked to on Marco. I don't even think I told her. But they might be able to come in more now. But they were watching the next day. So pray for your friend. Yes, Mr. Willie. We'll all add your friend to our prayers. But it's good. So good. If it gets good shine, you feel fine.
I didn't fall asleep with the...
A lot easier on me. I'm not as tipsy at this time. Him too.
What?
Bub said it's a lot easier on me. I'm not as tipsy at this time. I said him too. Well, you still got the same number. Lady, you still have the same number.
Yeah.
He's had the same one for a long time.
Yeah, my phone's been dinging like crazy. If you've been trying to text me or something while you've been on there.
Well, Dawn.
Somebody has been.
Lippy don't need no shine. Bad things could happen. Hello, Mr. Sheriff. I had some vodka earlier. Had a
So you remember me from Lasana?
Well, I hate that, Mama Z. Mama Z had a rough day.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. We got 2 minutes. We'll get off here and see y'all next. And tomorrow I will be putting up a video and probably a short too. I done a short of it and then done a video of it. But I got to get the recipe all figured out and put in the description and all that because I didn't do the whole thing. But anyway, so we'll put up a video tomorrow and then next Friday night at 7. And Be sure you watch some of these other people that I mentioned earlier or when their lives are, and others on here that have lives. We will be watching each other and supporting each other.
Facebook jail because I have a very open opinion about certain things. I'm a Facebook inmate. I know several people like that.
Pigs.
That's why I try to keep. I try not to post a whole lot of stuff.
Good night, everybody. Good night, y'all.
So, all right. Good night. God bless.
See y'all in the morning at 9:30 a.m. Mama Z said. Tomorrow at 10:30. Oh, yeah. 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern. All right. Good night, everybody.
Merry Christmas.